Hello and welcome to today's Just Chopsing Podcast. And today we are with a couple of guys from South of Salem. We are with Cody and Joey. And David, obviously. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, good.
All good. Yeah, really good. Thank you.
Cool, man. So, David?
Yeah, so you guys are based in Bournemouth, I believe, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So when did you get together? Was it around about 2018, something like that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we kind of had the idea of the band and just kind of went for it, really. It was a very quick process, but we'd all kind of worked together previously in other bands and stuff. But yeah, around 2018, I think.
Okay. Oh, so you knew each other from previous bands, was it? That's how I was going to say. How did you all get in touch with each other?
Yeah, I think everybody in the band has played in a band with each other along the way, you know, like in the Bournemouth music scene down the years. And throughout that, I think we're just literally the guys that are left from then. Everybody else has quit and we're just like still here plugging away. So, you know.
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
but you haven't released anything for a while. Have you got anything in the works or?
Certainly have. Yeah, we've been writing a lot behind the scenes and just kind of getting used to playing live shows and kind of using those as our motivation for new material. And yeah, it's been good. It's been good fun, and we've got some stuff in the works. Just with the world as it is, just trying to get everything booked in is a little more difficult than it used to be.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, because your debut album came out in 2020, was it? The Sinner Takes It All. I've been checking that out, and I'm loving the music on here, guys. It's great. Really good.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
And the videos are awesome, especially the one I posted it last night. Demons Are Forever. It's wicked video, wicked song, and obviously it's got a powerful meaning behind it as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, certainly. As we do everything ourselves, like in the band, so try and keep that kind of personal touch to everything that we do, and the videos are just kind of really. I think Cody said it before. It's like an extension to our album and our music and our live performance. So that the music video kind of, I don't know, just help portray that message even more.
Joey's being really modest too. Joey makes all the music videos. We're just in them.
Oh,
They definitely help as well. That's modesty right there as well.
Yeah. I liked your thought process on the Cold Day in Hell using Ruby Alexia.
Yeah. We I think we played in a previous band with her, or was it this band?
No, it was a previous band. We played with them at the Unicorn in London. I forget what they're called.
David knows.
Oh,
Fleisch,
yeah.
that's it. Yeah. We played with those guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's why you got in touch with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Because she's left the band as well now, hasn't she?
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's left it now.
David goes on about it all the time.
Yeah, that's a
she's-
shame. They're a great band.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
they
doing
would,
OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was hoping to sort of like catch them as well. Do you know what I mean? But
They're really good live. Really.
Yeah, really good.
Well,
But she's so professional to work with. I think that's one of the reasons that we kind of chose her. She's just so professional and just like turned up on the day, smashed through the whole we did like a whole day shoot, and it was just squeezing everything we could possibly get into that one day. And then we had to like kind of do our stuff the next day. But yeah, she just came down, smashed through it. It was amazing. Really, really good to work with. Very professional.
cool.
I think she's a professional model now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's like, I'm not sure if they fell out with the band or whatever, but she started, I think David just said she started doing OnlyFans.
She's, I know she's kind of like an alternative model, she is, so she
has.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have her obviously on our Instagram, and when you see how many likes her pictures and stuff,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
she got such a good following.
Yeah, that's why I said to Terry, I'm not surprised really. I don't think they fell out. I think it was just probably time-consuming, traveling around the place and doing a
for sure.
craft elsewhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she certainly works hard for like for our Instagram and like her followers and everything. She works really hard, so I can imagine that takes about a lot of time. And trying to do a band as well is probably a big ask. So yeah, crazy.
I see you got a big tour coming up. So
Yeah.
up and down the country, and then back up and back down again. I think pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah, we are slightly concerned about the welfare of our band. To be honest, we think we're all gonna die. It's like is it like nearly 3 weeks, isn't it, altogether? Like of just no non-stop gigging, no.
We
days
got a
off.
load of gigs before it, so like every weekend before it, from basically next month we're playing, and then that is 2.5 weeks with no days off. Bang bang. I kind of happy we're opening. We're gone for half an hour. We can chill out. Like the treatment are going to be up there for like ages. It's going to be an absolute punisher for those guys.
Yeah.
It'd be good though, wouldn't it? Because I've been in where you are, and you're actually at Merthyr on the 9th of April.
We are.
Yeah.
Get to see where I am, because it's not. Well, it's probably about half an hour away from me, I guess. Merthyr.
I should definitely come down. That's with Riders Creed, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who else is.
Yeah. They're headlining. They're a great band.
Okay.
And it's at that Grumpy Clown. I've forgotten the name of the venue, but yeah, it's going to be a sick gig. There's so many people coming to that, and like it's been building. That has been booked for, I want to say, like a year and a half, like since before the album came out. So we're stoked to play that gig.
Yeah, cool. And then you're also at the Fleece in Bristol, which is one of my fave venues, I've got to be honest. So if I can't catch you at Merthyr, hopefully I'll be able to catch you in the Fleece later on in the month.
Yeah, the Fleece is a great venue. Like we played there like many moons ago with one of our old bands, and it was just there's so many great people have gone through there. Like it's had so many great artists, and Bristol's just an awesome town. Like people always love. Is it a town? I don't know actually.
To say,
City, yeah.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah, but it's an awesome whatever it is.
Yeah, it has got a good music vibe over there, isn't it? What's it like in Bournemouth then? It's pretty cool down there for music, rock music, and what have you?
Yeah. I mean, because it was famous for being like the place where people went to die, and then like they just injected a load of money into it for like uni and stuff like that, and then the student scene kind of just, I don't know, just bred this amazing musical culture, and it's a mix of everything. And the town is very heavily kind of pop music, but just on the outskirts of town, there's an amazing metal community and rock.
There's always been, right? There's always been a good alternative community. It's not huge, but there's always been a good alternative community in Bournemouth.
It's just kind of grown since the students have come along. It's good. It's good to see.
Oh, right, okay. Is it a bit like Peterborough?
I've never been.
Peterborough's not really that big, but they've always had like a really good scene as well.
Yeah.
Alternative scene.
Yeah, it's good. Like when a small town gets that. I mean, who knows how that happens though? Like,
yeah.
Just some small towns have like it's always had like a rock metal club and stuff. And we've got a rock metal bar. It's cool to have.
Yeah, I think if you could mainly build it around one specific venue, then man. I think it helps to grow that community a lot. You know.
Yeah.
And we have a couple of like really good promoters that like they just strive to bring like the biggest bands they can possibly afford. Down to us to play like some of the smaller venues, and it's just makes it so much more special. But they work really hard to get big bands down.
Especially somebody like we've got a promoter here called Don Patience, and he like I've seen so many bands before. Like I saw Idols when they played in a tiny pub because Don Patience put them on. Like I've seen so many bands who got big. He has his finger on the pulse for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, there used to be a guy in the Met Lounge. I don't know if you know the Met Lounge in Peterborough.
I've heard the name.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a good venue actually. And there used to be a guy in there called Alan, and he was like an old punk from the 80s or something.
Nice.
But yeah, he was pretty switched on with all the music scene as well. Yeah. Unfortunately, he died a couple of years ago. But
oh man.
But yeah, it's nice when you can get that someone, you know.
Yeah.
That's quite productive in building that scene, really.
No, it really does help. It's helped that he and like that guy has helped us to no end as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So where'd you get your influences from then?
That's tough. I mean, we are a big mixed bag. I mean, if you went from like the most obscure thing that we like to like the most mainstream, it's a massively different between each band member. I mean, we always say our drummer only listens to Radio 4 and black metal.
Okay.
That's it. Like,
yeah.
And then like a few of us are into like kind of like the 80s like hard rock and stuff like that. But I don't know. There's loads of different influences in there. And I think we just kind of wanted to make something that we wanted to hear and hadn't really heard anywhere else. In this day and age.
You're not really, really heavy, are you? You're not. You know what I mean?
I don't think so. But then people see us live and they're like, "Oh, you're so much heavier live." I'm like, "Are we?" You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I would imagine you are, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're quite energetic and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, we are.
You
always
know.
jumping about. Cody's
Yeah,
jumping
then
up
it's,
every
yeah.
time. He's had to buy special shoes just in case.
Yeah, I did. I broke my plantar plate jumping off of a riser or an amp or something at Hard Rock Hell's Sleaze.
Oh.
So now I've had to buy like special tech basketball shoes just to jump off shit. Like,
It's commitment. It's commitment.
yeah,
Yeah, I can imagine you coming across a bit harder than your recordings actually. I mean, have you seen them, Dave?
No, I haven't done. No,
Oh, okay.
I come across you on, it was just on Facebook. I think one of my friends from, it might have been from, I don't know, New Wave of Classic Rock or somebody like that had shared one of your videos.
Yeah.
As I said to Terry, I said, they're really good. I like these guys. And then we played you on the radio show maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, didn't we?
yeah.
And I did say, you know, I'd like to get you on because I really like your stuff. And I hadn't listened to it an awful lot. And then obviously, as soon as we booked you to come on, I started listening to the album, and it's awesome. Yeah, I really like it. I
Thanks, man.
just had it on downstairs now. My boy, well, I always call him my boy, but he's 30 this year. So my son was here as well, and he was listening to you as well because he's kind of like got a slightly different. He's more into like Biffy Clyro and stuff like that, a bit more extreme music than what I am.
Yeah.
And he really liked you as well. So yeah, it's cool, really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because
I think
it's quite heavy. You got some heavy riffs, and then some wicked guitar solos, and the vocals I like as well. So like, because Terry's into some of these bands are like scream and stuff, whereas your vocals, Joey, you're not a screamer. You actually sing, that's what I like. You know what I mean?
It's rare. It's rare now.
Yeah, I'm not really into much screamo music, to be honest.
I've kind of tried everything, like doing with different bands and stuff. I've kind of done a bit of everything, and it just took so many years to find my own voice. And then on this band, I think that's why it possibly comes across a little heavier on stage than it did in the album recording, because we were kind of discovering ourselves during the album recording. That was when we were working at, you know, what I wanted to sound like and what we wanted to, you know, say and sound like, you know, musically as well. So yeah, it's kind of, that's possibly we've kind of maybe found ourselves whilst playing live and found a little heavier tone than we had, but yeah. Still good fun.
Yeah, because didn't Death Havana start off as a bit of a screamo band?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought they did, didn't they? And then they sort of like changed their style a bit.
Yeah, it does. I think we definitely wouldn't want to stay the same the whole time. Like, I think we will like change and develop as we release stuff. Like every time it should be a little bit different. You don't want to hear the same thing again, do you?
No.
Unless it's AC/DC, then you do want to hear the same thing again. Other than that, I'm not.
AC/DC Motorhead.
Yeah, I want to hear the same thing
Want.
again. I want that recipe. But like with like newer bands and stuff, you just want to explore, you know, what the possibilities might be and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about the stuff coming out of Guns N' Roses nowadays?
It's all they're just old songs, right? Are they just old songs being re-recorded?
Album, aren't they? Yeah, the one that
is it Hard School?
What was it called, Dave? No, not a Bon.
Oh, the terrible song that you.
Yeah. What was it called?
I can't remember. It was.
That was the one that was.
Was it called Abysmal?
It was abysmal.
Yeah, the song was abysmal. So I think the song lived up to the name, didn't it?
I don't think it was called abysmal, but it was fucking abysmal anyway.
I think they're just like re-recording old demos and trying to make them fresh and stuff, right? Yeah. I mean, I can get on board with something new, definitely. Like if they do like a whole new thing, I mean, I'll be first in line.
I don't know. His vocals are shot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I hope not.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's still good live though. Like when you see them perform, and I was watching the other night him performing with AC/DC. Yeah. When I guess Brian was too poorly to sing. He's definitely still had his voice then. So if he's still got that voice now, yeah, he's done it good. I mean, it was on a really dodgy video on YouTube. So.
Oh right, okay.
Maybe.
Was it recorded off a phone?
Yeah.
Oh,
but I was just checking it out. I was just excited to see it. So,
yeah. They posted that video, didn't they? It went everywhere. It went viral. I think Planet Rock were screaming about it, and everyone was screaming about it. You know.
Yeah.
But how bad it was, to be honest, it was like terrible.
No, I'm because I got sick. I don't think they've cancelled. I think they've just rearranged. I'm sure I got tickets for.
Oh man, I've got tickets for London at the Spurs Stadium. Yeah,
that's it. That's where we're going. Yeah, so they're still on, isn't they? They haven't cancelled.
I've had those. Yeah, it's on in June or July now.
Yeah, that's it. Cool.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm hoping they play some of their older stuff. Do you know what I mean? So.
Oh, they definitely will.
Yeah, they will.
All their classics and all, but yeah, it'd be awesome. I will.
Yeah,
I think they're playing over here as well. They were booked to play 2 years ago, and I think it got cancelled. I think.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think they're playing in Nijmegen again because they played. I think they played the year before and the year before that. I think.
Oh right.
Okay. They must be just like smashing it over here, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm in Holland. I don't know if you guys know.
Have you guys ever played in Holland?
Have I? No, I don't think so. Not in this band, definitely. I'm trying to think if we did anything with the other band, but I don't think we ever got to Holland.
What were your other bands then? Were they any good? Were they like?
Nah.
Were you recording?
Not as good. Nowhere near as good. Not even worth mentioning.
Well, I don't know where you come from. I can't find anything. You haven't even got a bio on your website or nothing. So.
Yeah, we kind of we just kind of focus on this band now. We were finding ourselves back then. So.
Yeah. Okay. No, I just wondered if you like had anything out there from your other bands.
There was some stuff, but I think it's gone now.
Oh, okay.
You've deleted it, have you, Joey?
Yeah, we are.
So I can't imagine, like, it's all gone from Spotify. I was like, no, I know nothing. Must have been a tech issue or something.
Yeah. Didn't renew your subscription.
Yeah, that was the tech issue.
All right, got anything, Dave?
Yeah. So where do you draw your influences from your lyrics then? Because obviously the one song is about suicide and things like that, and I from the other songs as well, there seems to be a lot of kind of like mental health and depression. So I kind of like the sort of things that you like to not so much focus on, but is that obviously what you were singing about in that album?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. We like to kind of for people to take out of the songs what they want to take out, whether it's a positive message or, I mean, sometimes a negative message or something that they can relate to. But I think for me, I don't write anything to deliberately deliver a message or anything like that. I just write kind of how I feel or how I have felt. I normally put a horror spin on things. I'm a big horror fan, a lot of the band are, and that's kind of my way of coping with stuff. Like I'll kind of think of like little puns and play on words and things that will kind of tickle me at the time, and then I'll kind of work that into a way that I'm feeling and stuff like that. But I've always been brought up with songs that had stories. I mean, and that was, I didn't want to just be writing songs that had no meaning at all. I wanted them to be interpreted by people. But I think, yeah, I do focus on the darker side of things because that is where I've been a lot of times, and I want to make people happy, and I want to make, if people can enjoy the music and get out of that, then that's a great thing to use it for.
That's cool.
Did you write the majority of the lyrics then, Joey?
Yeah, but like the guys will like come up with ideas and things, and I trust all their judgment and everything, so I'll always kind of show them stuff. Like with the new stuff that like Cody and I are working on at the moment, have kind of gone like, oh, what do you think of this? I really like this kind of line and this kind of vibe and message, and he'll kind of be like working out like, oh, yeah, that does feel like the right kind of balance. We don't want to be like everything's about a horror movie, but I also don't want to be this completely like 100%. This is exactly what this particular song is about. So I kind of want to be able to bounce between kind of reality and fiction, and let people decide whereabouts they sit in that.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, if you like horror movies, then I'm going to ask you a question.
Sure.
Freddy or Jason?
Oh,
Michael Myers.
Oh, get out! No, I can't stand Michael Myers.
Oh God, I don't know. The problem is I've met both the actors that play both those characters.
Really?
Oh, right. Okay.
Cool. Sweetest, loveliest people ever, and I don't want to say that I like either of them better because they're both really, really cool people.
Jason's had a few different actors. So which one did you meet? Did you meet Kane
Hodder? Yeah, it was Kane Hodder that I met, and he was just so nice and such a big fan of of his fan base. You know, he's just really down to earth, really cool guy. And then Robert Englund was just had like every second of his day for you. You know, didn't matter how long you spoke to him for. He wanted to chat to you all day, and it was really nice. So I'm not going to pick a favorite.
How did you meet them? Were you was it like a Comic-Con type thing?
Yeah, like conventions and stuff. Like my wife and I go to quite a few of them and stuff. So yeah, it's very, very cool.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
But I like both.
Oh, I can't believe you can't pick a favourite. I mean, they're totally different type of characters, aren't they?
Freddy would be mine.
What'd you say?
Freddy would be mine. But
Jason's mine.
the original Freddy, the new Freddy Krueger. It was a good film, the new Nightmare on Elm Street, but it was it was done well. It was a lot darker than the original ones, wasn't it? Whereas there was a bit of humour as well, wasn't it, in the original?
Yeah,
one?
Definitely. Yeah. So. I think there's more entertainment in the original.
Yeah,
ones.
Definitely.
It felt like more of a kind of fun watch rather than a bit. Oh God, it's a bit awkward watching this. Feel a bit weird.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Jason fan myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't say anything, do we? You haven't got any lines.
We don't have to say anything. He just kills you.
Need to. Yeah.
Kills you with his machete. What more do you want?
Well, I reckon he ought to like have a line when he stabs you or something. A bit like an Arnie line or something.
I think the worst one they made was when he went to outer space, I think.
Yeah, Jason X.
Yeah.
That was the first film I went to the cinema to see on my own because no one else would go with me.
I don't believe them.
Okay. I'm not surprised.
Do you want to go and see Jason Voorhees in space? No. Oh, okay. I'll go on my own.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, that one, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of them are not too bad. I mean, what do you think about the newer ones? Especially the newer Friday the 13th, I mean.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What was the last one they did? It was like
just a remake, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of marketed as a remake, but went straight into Jason pretty much in the first
10 minutes.
Yeah. Not pointless. Wasn't necessary.
Did he have was he under the tunnels under the ground? Was that the one?
Yeah, that's
right. Yeah.
Yeah, like a little tunnel. Yeah, very odd, but yeah, pointless. Like I don't really like remakes that much. Not a big fan of the remakes and the reboots and stuff, but
yeah.
They've run out of ideas, I think.
Well, it must be really hard to make a movie nowadays, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's been done to death, pardon the pun, but.
Well, yeah, all the studios want the remakes, don't they? Because they know it's going to make money. It's a license to print money. That's the point.
Yeah. And now they're talking about the new James Bond. Who do you think is going to be the new James Bond?
I don't know. I think Idris is too old for it now. I thought he would have been amazing, though.
I think he would be a good bad guy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston would be pretty cool. The guy that played Loki in the Marvel film. I think he'd be pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
I thought Jude Law at one stage, but he's a bit old as well now, really.
Yeah, he's too old now.
He makes a great villain as well, though. I think anyone that they don't cast, they should make the villain because he's a great villain.
Yeah, I think Idris got that. He's definitely got that sinister side to him, I think.
Yeah,
he's a great actor.
He was the Bardi, wasn't he, in Hobbs and Shaw, wasn't he? That was Idris, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
He was really good in that. Because I've not really seen him in an awful lot. I've just not seen a lot of his movies, but he was great in that.
He was a baddie in Luther. He was supposed to be a goodie.
Was he?
Yeah, that's Luther's quality.
It is a good series, there. Oh, well, talking about horror stories, I've got a horror story for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm just going to pull it up now. There's this woman, right, in America, and her name is Cameron Newsom. Yeah. And she had oral cancer. And obviously, she was, as she was developing this cancer, she wasn't eating or anything, and she lost loads of weight. And so when they actually diagnosed her and found out that she had oral cancer, they had to take half her tongue away because it was obviously grown in her tongue.
Yeah.
So they replaced the bit of the tongue that they took away, which was like half of her tongue, with some muscle tissue and skin from her thigh.
Mm.
And then after a few months after the what do you call it?
Skin graft?
Yeah, skin graft had worked and it all got together. Her tongue started getting hairy.
I
She
didn't
had a hairy tongue.
Hairy tongue.
I didn't think
Yikes.
when you have a skin graft, I didn't think hair grew on it. And the only reason I say that is because on Rush, the movie with Nicky Lauda, and Nicky Lauda, if you remember, he got burnt, didn't he, in 1976 or whenever it was.
Yeah.
Skin graft. No, it's not hair. It doesn't sweat. Ignore me. That was
I was going to
it.
say nothing
But
was
it
going to
still
grow on
grows
Nicky
hair.
Lauda,
Yeah.
to be honest. His fucking
I
hair, all
can't
his
stand
face
having
melted
like
away.
one hair, like one solitary hair. If I find a hair in my mouth, I'm like, "Ugh," for like hours. Like I can't imagine my tongue growing hair.
That'd be nasty, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Don't grow a beard like this then.
Yeah,
I've always
I
got
can only
fucking
do-
hair in my mouth.
That's all I can get.
I eat my dinner and it's all fucking. That's a nightmare. So I want to know when your new song's coming out.
as soon as humanly possible.
This
I mean, you've
was-
got this massive tour coming up.
Mm,
You must have something coming out.
not straight away. So the problem with us was we released the album in the middle of lockdown 67 or whichever one it was.
Yeah.
And due
96.
to that, we kind of just let everything ride out, and it's gone really well. Like it's gone way better than we could have ever expected.
Yeah.
We've gotten some really good gigs. We like our top target for this album was to play like Bloodstock and Hard Rock Hell, and they were like maybe our third and sixth gigs ever. So
Okay.
it's gone quite well. We have got everything written, but now it's just like we see every band touring in the UK so much. It's resulted in a load of traffic waiting for the studio.
Mhm.
And the studio, the guy we want to work with is the same guy that we already worked with before, who's Scott Atkins, who's basically like the sixth member of this band.
Okay.
And we're going to wait for him because we know that the song is going to be that much better with him. And that's just the way we want to play it. So we won't be recording it until about the summertime, probably. And then hopefully maybe the end of the year, the beginning of next year, we'll have, singles coming out and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, with that and the fact that you now have to wait something crazy like 9 months for vinyl, because the major labels have all discovered that they can actually shift vinyl, and Adele sold like 200,000 units in the first week, and they've basically taken over every record pressing plant in Europe.
Yeah. Well, in
So-
America, the one in California burnt down, didn't it?
Yeah,
Put
and-
a bit of a dent in everything.
yeah. In America, it's even longer to wait. So, so with all that, I think it will be sort of delayed to the end of this year, the beginning of next year, but it will come out and it will be sick. Like the new songs sound great,
Yeah.
But you're
and
gonna-
we'll start playing them live. We'll
I
start
was
like
going to say you're going to
integrating
give
them.
us a sample in your live gigs anyway, is it?
Yeah. I think a couple of them are getting to the stage where they're like really being worked out in the practice room now. So you'll definitely get a taste of them soon.
Cool.
All right. Cool. Yeah. That fucking Adele. Did you hear her crying the other day?
Bitch.
Yeah, it's cancelled all of their Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Cancel her tours. Yeah, because the show wasn't ready.
Well, I thought she had had a
Okay.
breakdown, and that's why she cancelled them. But my missus has said she's had a breakdown because she's had to cancel them.
Yeah. She was crying and all. She's a fake fuck. She is. I tell you what, right? She was asked to do
We
an
got to
interview.
mention I booked her. We're interviewing her tomorrow.
Yeah, well, she can fuck off.
You can play this bit.
she's your fucking Justin Hawkins to me.
Yeah.
They wanted her to do an interview because she was doing that interview run not so long ago, wasn't she? Like just before Christmas, and then she did that show, and it was all fake with her friend asking his girlfriend to marry him and all that bollocks. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, it was
No,
on
I
TV.
just know she's the reason we can't buy vinyl. That's it.
Yeah, but they tried to get her to do an interview over here because like I said, I'm in Holland, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do an interview for you, like 10 minutes, 40 grand." It's like, fuck off, you bitch.
Yeah,
You know what I
mate.
mean?
I'll send you the bank details for our 40 grand afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go and crawl back up your own ass. Like it's like she's like, "Oh, I'm all for keeping it real for the people and all this bollocks," and then she wants 40 grand for a 10-minute interview. It's like,
It's madness, isn't it?
it's crazy, man. But yeah, I don't. She went down in my estimation that day.
Yeah, right.
Should go down any further?
Unfortunately not. Oh, so I'm gutted. No new music from these guys.
No.
New
I can't wait to
videos.
listen to the current stuff anyway. I gotta be honest, because
Well, yeah, if you're going to be touring this album,
Yeah.
I mean, you probably haven't had a chance to tour it yet, have you?
Not really. And
No.
it really deserves it as well. Like, we played a few shows and we are getting really good reviews, but every time it gets better. Every
Yeah, that's
time
cool,
it
man.
gets better. So
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, good. We've got some festivals coming up this year.
Yeah.
as well, haven't you? Quite a-
Yeah, like Rocking the Bowl. We've got
yeah.
Rocking
Heretic
the
Fest, finally, which has been like,
Crazy Cowboy, the Love Rocks,
Yeah, Call of the Wild.
Call of the Wild. That's
should
been
do
a long
that.
time coming.
yeah, that's another
no,
one that we've waited ages to play.
We can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
good.
Pit you can't get up the mountain.
Yeah, Steelhouse would be good. They've not announced every act yet in Steelhouse. There's still a chance.
Yeah, we'll be
Fly.
up for it. We're up for playing anyway, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good festival.
If you book us, we will come.
All right. Oh, I don't have anything else, Dave. Do you?
No, I don't think so. I think we've covered.
Because David was fucking begging to get you on. I don't know if any of you listened to the radio show.
Yeah, I listened to it. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I messaged you guys. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, you messaged me, did you? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I want to get these guys on the show." So
Yeah, they're cool.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
So-
No, thanks for having us.
What's your ultimate venue then, guys? Where's the ultimate for you to play?
Download is the answer.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I would love to
Yeah.
play down the
I
festival.
think you ask everybody in our band, that's the goal. Like
Yeah.
that's like we've done Bloodstock now, and we love
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
play.
say,
We love to
it
go back
was
to
Bloodstock.
Bloodstock. And like love to do Bloodstock on the second or main stage as well. We've only played the new Blood stage so far, so
Okay.
we'd love to go back, but like second or main stage of Download is the dream, man. Like I don't have to headline it. Just put me on it. Just put me on the fucking stage.
Can you be a guitar tech for someone?
Yeah, just run on stage.
That
I'll
might
do
be
it.
Anyway, I don't
I'll
know.
do it.
I'll hold a microphone. I don't mind. I'll just
You can be a mic tech.
yeah, just a mic stand. I'll be a mic stand.
The mic
Hold
stand.
it. Fine, that'll do.
No, you never know, guys. Fingers crossed on it.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah,
being
man.
well received at the moment and getting plenty of airtime, and you're going down really well at all these different gigs and festivals. It's only a matter of time, isn't it?
Hopefully.
We're just striving to get better all the time, and there's everyone's been so supportive. And New Wave Classic Rock, like our fan group, the Covens, run by Helen, like we've got so many people that are behind us that are just kind of helping us along the way. Plus, we're working our little butts off as well. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, it will pan out all right.
Yeah, good.
Are you a videographer then, Joe?
I studied film in college. Was going to go to uni and everything, and then I accidentally got in a band, and I've been in bands for 18 years, I think, altogether now.
Oh, right.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I've never really had a chance to really go for film, but it's definitely helped in the music video department. So
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, 'cause I bet your mum could have killed you then.
I was always doing. To be honest, she was really supportive. Like I think most of her old music videos from the band were like around her house. I think actually no, in Cold Day in Hell, where Cody is a part of my parents' house and stuff.
Yeah.
So she's always getting involved. She's very cool.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good story. All right, then, guys. Thanks for
Okay.
joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Coming on.
And we'll whack one of the videos on the end of this video.
Amazing.
I don't think my quality is quite as good as yours, Joey, but I'll do my best.
I'm sure you'll do great. It's all good.
I'm still learning, so I've only been doing it a couple of months.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yes, I've done it a little bit longer, so that's
Yeah.
fully excusable. It's all good.
All right, nice one. All right, then. Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Cheers, guys.
Coming in.
No worries. Thank you, guys.
And I'll let you know when it's going out.
Amazing. We'll share it. Thanks,
All
mate.
right, cool.
Yeah. Cheers,
Take
guys.
care.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Darkness in tightness of your soul, still breathing, but so cold. I see the murder in your eyes. But after all the things you said and done, I still know that you're the one. This toxic love is killing me, but I can't say you're my pretty little nightmare. Got everybody running scared. Well, I don't care if you're alive, I just want you for tonight. Whoa, you're my pretty little nightmare. The tightness in your heart made you tear mine apart. I see the devil in your eyes. The lying, deceiving, the horror, the screaming. I know I'm not getting out alive. But after all the things you said and done, I still know that you're the one. This toxic love is killing me, but I can't say you're my pretty little nightmare. Got everybody running scared. Well, I don't care if you're alive, I just want you for tonight. Whoa, you're my pretty little nightmare. You may be dead,